Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, this is a day later than I had intended, but you are finally getting a tour of my house. We are starting in my Arctic entryway, my little mudroom here. We've got front door. As you walk in, right to your left, there's a little bookshelf. Some stuff left over by the previous occupant, and a place where I keep all my shoes. Walk forward, and I've got this lovely little shelf and a place to hang my two coats. Look at this. I have all of this bar, and I remind you, two coats. It seems a little ridiculous, doesn't it? Alright, so through this little door here, and into the rest of the house. Alright, so there are two ways we can go. Left into the bedrooms or right into the common areas of the house. Or what would be the common areas if I had a roommate. Right over here is my bedroom. So you might have noticed that there's no actual blanket on my bed. It's just a sheet and pillows. That stuff I had left over from last year and brought with me this time, and I wouldn't even have had that because I completely forgot to buy bedding this time. I've got a blanket coming in a couple of weeks, hopefully. So this is really useful. This was left by the guy who had the place before me. It's a blackout curtain. Nothing gets through this, so I can go to sleep when there's sunlight at midnight. So that's my bedroom. Nothing particularly interesting. Dresser, closet, bed. Across the room where my roommate would sleep if I had a roommate, and I'm so glad I don't, is another bedroom of exactly the same proportions, just completely flipped. Now, because I don't have a roommate, I turned it into an exercise room with all of my weights. It's lovely. And yes, by the way, this is the bed that was in here. I'm sleeping on the bed that had a frame. This one normally just lies with a box directly on the floor. I tipped it up so I had a little bit more floor space in here. Alrighty then, so that's the sleeping areas. This is just a storage closet behind me. It's got some random junk in it that's absolutely essential. And down past the main door and into the common areas of the house. Bathroom here to my right. I said this before I left, but this is the first year since I left for college 6 years ago that I was able to unpack my toiletries into a bathroom and leave it there. Which sounds like a ridiculously simple thing, but it's something I haven't been able to do in half a dozen years. Alright, so here we are in the living/dining room. So, we've got this couch, and then coffee table, another couch. That is a TV back there, but it's not hooked up to anything. I have I've never turned it on since I've been here, actually. I've got a dining table right here, and the one and only tablecloth that I had, and because I had it, I used it. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't bother getting one. And this is my favorite part. I have a recliner. Yes, it is facing the TV, which again, I remind you, does not work. Why is it facing the TV? Because this is the way it was set up when I got here and I haven't bothered to change it. Now, into the kitchen, which I rather like, and you'll appreciate this. I did dishes for you guys. I've got this wonderful little mini island thing with, I have a toaster. I don't have bread, but I have a toaster. So at some point, in theory, there can be toast. The microwave works in this house, which is yet another improvement of this place over my last one. In the last one, the light would turn on and the plate would spin, but nothing ever got cooked. So, yeah, not so useful. It looked really, really productive, but it did absolutely nothing. And there's a metaphor in there somewhere for those of you who get to find it. Yeah, fairly standard little kitchen. Coffee, paraphernalia. All right. Not much to it, but it's mine, and after last year, it feels like 5-star living, let me tell you. Oh, and this is where I set up my violin. Because I can just leave it out in the living room. And nobody's going to touch it, because nobody else lives here. This is, you see how happy I am about this? I was very proud about this, too, by the way. See, I didn't actually bring a music stand with me, because they're long and bulky and annoying to pack. So, what I did was I found a clipboard in my house, and a thumbtack, and that is the solution. I have my music at perfect head height, and it works. It's unorthodox, but it works, and I'm very, very happy about this. So the only place we haven't gone yet is this little storage room here, directly across the main door, and I'm not opening that because it's just full of junk. It's got cleaning supplies and a giant freezer that I have yet to even turn on. So, yeah, that's the place I live. I'm glad I got to show this to you guys. Sorry it was later than I intended. I'll see if I can get this uploaded tonight so you guys can watch it tomorrow morning. Alright. Until next time, see you guys.